Hello, my name is Andrew Hayward. This is my WSU crew before and after video. Before I became a Christian, the word I would use to describe my life is unsatisfied. I use unsatisfied because I sought for satisfaction in a number of different things and yet was not fulfilled in them. I looked at material things and thought that if I had more money or more clothes or more bicycles, then I would be happy. I looked at abilities and thought that if I could perform better in school or on sports teams, then I would be fulfilled. I looked at relationships and thought that if I had more friends or better friends or especially a girlfriend, then I would be completely satisfied and that there would be nothing more that I could ever want in life. Yet at the end of the day, all these things left me unsatisfied because they were all temporal. They were all subject to change, and they did change. They fluctuated almost on a daily basis, and with that, my satisfaction was up and down, and I was just largely unsatisfied. Between my sophomore and junior school years in high school, I attended a church summer camp, and there the pastor spent an evening going through the gospel of Jesus Christ. What he explained is that God has this perfect or holy standard by which anyone who wants to be in a relationship with him must uphold. The problem is that none of mankind is able to uphold that because we've all committed different wrongdoings, which is what the Bible calls sin. That as a result of this wrongdoing or this sin, we are separated from God. That leads to an eternal separation, and that ultimately leads to death. Now this would put us in a tough spot, except for God in His grace sent His Son Jesus Christ to earth to make a way for us to be reunited with God. In His life, Jesus Christ displayed His humanity and yet His deity. In His death, God took all the wrongdoing and the sin that we have committed, and He placed it upon Jesus. He punished Him in a just and righteous punishment, crucifying Him on the cross. Essentially, Jesus took the punishment that we deserved for our sin in our place. In His resurrection, God resurrected Jesus Christ and showed that He was satisfied, that His just judgment had been fulfilled. So as a result, after I put my faith in Jesus Christ at that summer camp, the word I would use to describe my life is reconciled. And I use reconciled because through Jesus Christ I've been reconciled to God. This isn't of my own doing, it's all because of God's grace and because Jesus took the penalty that I deserved in order to make me right with God. And that is hugely satisfying because God is unchanging, He's eternal. I don't have to worry about my satisfaction being subject to change or fluctuating. That in a nutshell is my before and after story or my testimony. If you'd like to hear anything more or talk further, feel free to get a hold of me on Facebook. And if you'd like to hear stories of other Cougs coming to know Christ, take a look at the links on the side. Thanks.